Hello everyone, welcome to another video by Minelaughter Geography. Today we're going to be talking about Canada. So, Canada is the biggest country in North America, is the biggest country on the North American continent. It is the second/fourth largest country in the world, depending on how you measure the countries, how you measure country sizes. You could say China is the second biggest, or Russia, or the U.S. of course. It was founded July 1st, 1867 by the British Empire. To get into detail about history and stuff like that, Canada has been neutral for most of its entire existence. However, it did join NATO, so I mean that's kind of something. And it's pretty much like helping the allies and stuff, and helping NATO is kind of just like Canada's kind of like the backup. Like if you guys need more troops, a few more extra troops, Canada's got your back, and as well as Australia and New Zealand, blah blah blah. But that's beside the point. Canada is very chill when it comes to its land border with the United States, since there are multiple towns, buildings, even a park on the border. If you don't know, there is also a a library. There's a library where you can watch a free movie. It's split up by the U.S. and Canada border, and you have to enter on one side and have to exit on that side only. If you exit on the other side by accident, then you have to stay on the street, otherwise you'll be charged a pretty hefty fine of $5,000. And speaking of borders, Alaska, which is located northwest of Canada, as you guys may know, you guys are American, I check my stats, don't worry. Alaska was a Russian territory, and the British decided Canada decided not to buy the land. Instead, the U.S. did, for $8 million, I remember. In the U.S. video, go find that out. There'll be a poll, I think, or something, or like a card up there. Anyway, in the borders of Alaska, after it was purchased and all that, the borders of Alaska were agreed on by not a Russian, it was not a Canadian, but it was a British person and a American. The British person had to either side with the Canadian or the American.
I have a reminder for Minelaughter.
So if you just heard that was my Google Home, and I had a reminder. So yeah, yeah, that was just my Google Home. But anyway, they are wait, hold on. I'll read from the script here. Yeah, so pretty much when the borders were agreed on, the British person sided with the American, and that caused the Canadian guy to be like, yo, what the freak, man? What the heck? And then, you really side with this American? Just to get better relations and stuff? And, the British guy was just like, because, you kind of suck, Canada. And I kind of like this guy over here better. And so, yeah, that's why Canada has always had had more leeway with, the U.S. than the UK. For example, Canada is one of the only visa-free countries for the US, but it's not actually visa-free. It's just an alternate version of visa that is pretty much the exact same to visa, except they just don't call it visa. But trust me, it's visa. It's also a Commonwealth country. So that means that they pretty much respect the Queen Elizabeth II. Don't ask me where the first was, or is. The population of Canada is 38.7 million people. Most of them are British Canadians, Americans, natives, Inuits, and Russians. Probably 2% of them are Russians, probably in the Arctic, because, Russians be Russians, you know what I mean? Just look at Siberia. There's plenty of towns in Siberia, despite the fact that, they, are, cold year-round, and, 20% of Siberia, most of North Siberia is in the Arctic, Circle. 80% of Russia is, almost all of Russia is in the Arctic Circle. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Also, thank you guys for 100 subscribers. I really appreciate that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really did enjoy making it. And I hope that I can make this before I have to go to sleep. But yeah, goodbye. And I'll see you tomorrow.